In July of 2007, Hope Baptist Church in Las Vegas sent a team of 8 adults and 4 children to Honduras to minister to the pastors and key staff members of Training Pastors International. These pastors provide training to men that want to be pastors and church leaders, but do not have access to this type of training. The pastors travel about 40 weeks each year, teaching in remote villages and towns Monday through Friday, returning home on weekends. Many have their own churches to care for and sermons to prepare, leaving precious little time for their family. This was our 4th trip to work with the pastors, their wives, and their families. Marla and Sandy sorted the clothing and supplies based on family needs and sizes. We met at Jamie and Gidget's house to pack everything before we left. We flew into San Pedro Sula, rented 3 vans, and drove 220 kilometers to our hotel near La Ceiba, with instructions that ended with, go 20 kilometers past La Ceiba and turn left on a dirt road to the hotel. The hotel provided rooms, 3 meals a day, and 2 conference rooms. There was no extra charge for the local guests. They also had some huge moths. Here are 5 of our crates ready to be unpacked. Here we are filling the welcome baskets. We provide them with suntan lotion, bug spray, snacks, swimsuits and flip-flops for each family member, and so on. We tag each bag to make sure it gets to the right family. The theme for our conference this year was Love and Respect. Jim and Marla and Bill and Sandy led small groups of 2 to 4 couples through Emerson Eggerich's book Love and Respect, which is based on Ephesians 5:33. So again I say, each man must love his wife as he loves himself, and the wife must respect her husband. We talked about pink and blue communication, the crazy cycle, and the energizing cycle. For one of the 3 sessions, we spoke with the men and women separately. We gave each person a Spanish edition of the book to read on their own time. The material was well received, and they said it went well with lessons we had prepared in past years. Pastor Mike brought 2 messages from John 15, where Jesus taught from the vineyard about bearing fruit. That was a great tie-in to how we cannot do all the things this book tells us to do without help from Jesus. Vicki had made salvation bracelets and passed them out to the pastors' wives. The main reason we visit with them is to provide of time. During the adult study time, Jamie and Vicki from Hope and Juan, a local translator, provided Sunday school activities for the children, as well as crafts and games. Of course, the main reason we visit with them is to provide a time of rest and rejuvenation, to provide time for them to spend with their families, and to enjoy the benefits of Christian fellowship. In order to accomplish these goals, we spend a lot of time in various family activities with them. This year, Gidget led a wide variety of activities. In the Family Olympic competition, families had to compete in leapfrog races, wheelbarrow races, a water balloon toss, how to spell Jesus with their family,
okay. S-A.
3-legged races, and building a family pyramid.
No. Oh my gosh!
Did they win? Hands up!
Victory!
Not all pyramids are created equally. of rest and rejuvenation to provide time for them to spend with the In the afternoon, women from our team was the date night, something we have done for 3 years in a row. One evening we had a game night, playing a variety of games at different tables. One afternoon we let the women select the clothing we had brought for them. They had a great time and the clothing was gone quickly. A surprise hit was painting. We brought many small items for the children to paint and a variety of birdhouses for the parents to paint. We knew from past trips that the pastors were very competitive, but had no idea that competition would extend to painting birdhouses. They took a lot of time and did some excellent work. Of course, we played a lot of water volleyball. Everyone enjoyed playing in the pool. Certainly one of the highlights was the date night, something we have done for 3 years in a row. In the afternoon, women from our team gave the pastors' wives back and shoulder massages, followed by full pedicures. They shared stories of how they met their husbands and enjoyed their connection time. Instead of giving them dinner money and watching their children while they went out to eat, we took the kids to a movie and pizza, promising not to return until after 10:30 that night. The parents would be on their own starting at 6 o'clock. Here are pictures of the pastors and their wives. It's been a tremendous blessing watching their children grow. Some of the time we just hung out together. The country was beautiful. We saw a wide variety of housing, from huts to nice houses. Gustavo Valladares, the National Director for TPI, thanked everyone at Hope for showing our love for their families, for supporting their ministry, for coming to visit them, and for bringing their families here. Certainly one of the highlights was the date night. Saying goodbye is always hard. As Paul wrote to Timothy in 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 4, I long to see you again, for I remember your tears as we parted, and I will be filled with joy when we are together again.